everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I achieved this look, but I'm also going to show you a lot of tips and tricks about makeup. These are tips and tricks that have changed the way that I apply my makeup, and it has improved it a lot for me personally. So I'm going to share them with you, and in case you wanted to give any of them a try, just keep on watching the rest of this video, and good luck with your makeup looks. You're beautiful with or without it, but if you want to wear it, keep watching. First off, you should be using a primer so your foundation stays on your face throughout the day and doesn't become patchy. So I'm going to be using the Tarte Base Tape Primer. My tip for you about primer is that once you apply the primer, you need to make sure that it dries before you put any other products on it. Once that base is ready to go, you can go ahead and apply your foundation and your concealer. Next, we're going to start with the eyebrows. Okay, those brows are on. Now I'm going to show you the most important tip I will probably give you this entire video. You're going to take a flat tipped brush just like this one, and you're going to take some concealer and you're going to use that to sharpen up underneath your eyebrow. So I will just dot the product underneath my eyebrow, and I'm going to start carving out the shape that I want it to be. Carve out the top of my brows too. Take a beauty blender and I'm gonna just blend in that product. Look at the difference between this brow and this brow. Okay, I actually did my other brow and I also put on some powder. Next, what I'm gonna show you is that you don't need to contour and bronze your face, okay? You can get the contour effect by just bronzing. This is the Too Faced bronzer. It's the milk chocolate. It's very light, okay? I'm not going in with something that's way too dark for my skin. Also, Jeffree Star, please forgive me for using this Too Faced product. It just really does well for my skin. But I'm gonna use this Jeffree Star brush, and as you can see, it's not a huge brush, it's kind of a smaller one. And that's how I'm gonna get that contour effect with just using a bronzer. I'm gonna dip it in. Always tap off the excess product. If you go right into the pan and right onto your face, you're gonna look like a freaking clown. If you have a small forehead, you don't need to do this, but I can land a fighter jet on my forehead. Go ahead and apply it to the edges of your nose, underneath the nose, and a little bit on the bridge. Just go underneath the cheek. Don't go crazy with this one because this is what will look really weird if you go like this in the sunlight. Someone will think you're a little crazy. I look like a chipmunk. I always have. So what I do is I smile, and I like to see where kind of my apple starts, and I'm just gonna go right below that. Here's my smile, here's my apple. I'm gonna start right about here. The problem with going too low is it just kind of doesn't give that sharp effect and give you the shape you want to make your cheeks look a little less chipmunky like mine. Okay. So I finished going in with this small brush, so now I'm going to switch, and I'm actually going to go in with a more fluffier brush for bronzing as well. I'm just going to deepen up everywhere that I've bronzed. Okay, and that's how you get a little bit more of a deeper bronze. Start my eyeshadow. So the first thing you need to do before you apply eyeshadow, if you want it to stay all day, is actually prime your eyelid just as you do your face. So I'm actually gonna take this Urban Decay primer and go ahead and place it all over my eyelid and blend it in. So now your eyelid is gonna feel sticky just like your face did when you put your primer on. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush here, and I'm gonna go into a white shade, and I'm gonna put the white shade all over my eyelid and under my eyebrow as well. Now what that's going to do is actually give you a place to start. So I'm just gonna use bronze color. I'm gonna use the Jawbreaker palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. He has the best eyeshadows. I'm sorry, it's just true. Okay, so we're gonna first go in with this shade right here, Cone. I'm just gonna go in with that and kind of just trace where eyeliner would actually go. A good trick to have is to always hold your eyeshadow brushes towards the bottom. When you're holding like this, you're putting way more pressure and that product is getting smeared all over into your eye. Okay, I went ahead and just kind of got the outline here. If it looks crazy, don't worry, we're gonna fix it. Next, I'm gonna go in with the darker shade here called Tasty. And what I'm gonna do is take a smaller brush and I'm gonna use that to just deepen up the shape that I've already made. Eyeshadows take time. You think, oh, this is not blending, this is not going well. And it's because you're not being patient. Okay, so now once you've deepened up that look a little bit, we're gonna go back in with the other brush, back in with the shade Cone, and we're just going to blend it out. All right, very simple, 2 colors. That's all you need to use for this one. And now we're going to do another trick for the eyeshadow. You're going to take a beauty blender, preferably with a sharp edge if you have one, or if not, you can use an angled brush. And what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna fix the line here. So maybe this is not as clean as you would like it to be, and we're gonna do that with concealer. Just dab a tiny bit of concealer, take that flat edge, and you're literally just going to press in a line. Great work, you've cleaned up that eyeshadow. Beautiful trick, especially when you wanna get a sharp edge. My favorite highlighter on this planet, please just listen, is this Kylie Cosmetics highlighter. It's in a pot. It's called Santorini. It is absolutely beautiful gold tone. Is you're gonna put it in several different places, not just your cheeks, not just your cheeks. I'm going to place it on the tip of your nose. Okay, you want that nose to shine like a freaking light bulb. Here we are. A little bit on the bridge. Tap it in so it's not too intense. Go a little bit above your lip. Woof. And on your chin. This is such a good highlighter. If I put too much, I will shine and blind people. Put it on those cheeks. Look at that. Look at that. Have you ever seen a better highlighter? You haven't. I know you haven't. Put a little bit on your forehead. Take a tiny, tiny baby brush. Highlight your brow bone. Highlight the inner corner of your eye. Look at that. It literally changes everything. Anyway, so now that we've experienced the best highlighter in the world, we are going to apply mascara on the bottom lashes and the top lashes, and don't forget to curl them. If you've ever applied false lashes before, you know that it is not easy. First, if you have an eyeshadow look that smokes out, you don't want to choose a lash that is mostly uniform up and down. Like these ones from Lunar Angel Lashes, they're kind of uniform from here to here. There's really no variation. And you want to take maybe these Lily lashes in LA, where you can blatantly see that they go from shorter to longer, because that's what your eye look is doing. If you don't have something like this or one of these, you are making your life so much harder. I can literally just grab the lash just like this, and when I have the glue, I'll just apply it. When you apply your glue, you're gonna put it on the base of the eyelash. Once the glue is applied, you're going to wait. When you first put eyelash glue on the eyelash, it is still wet. It's not sticky yet. You need to wait at least 30 seconds for it to turn a different shade. It's gonna start getting more clear. You won't be able to see it as well. It's gonna get stickier. Once you see that it changes color, then you're going to apply the lash. Oh, bam. Once your eyelashes are applied, you're going to wanna take some mascara and apply just a tiny little bit to the base of your real lashes. Yes, it'll get on the fake lashes, that's a-okay. What I like to do afterwards is take that same tool that I used to apply the lashes, and I'm actually going to push my real lashes and the false lashes together. As you can kind of tell the difference here, one eye looks a lot more uniform and the other eye looks a little crazy. Like sometimes for me, I'm like, oh my God, my lashes look really nice, but then the inner corner of my eye just looks bare, naked, and weird. So how I like to fix that is I'll take an eyeliner just like this. I like to take a tiny bit of eyeliner, and I just like to line the inner corner of my eye. Voila! Finally, we're moving on to the lips, and what I'm gonna tell you right now is gonna blow your mind. I used to scream at my mom for wearing lip liner because I thought it was the weirdest thing in the world, and I've never worn lip liner, but now I do, okay? And that's because I hate the size of my lips and I want them to look a little bit bigger, and how I get that done is with this. So I take a nude, this is by Steve Laurent, help. I overline my lips just a little bit. So first I overline the bottom, but I don't overline the corners. I just overline the middle. Next, I do the same thing. I only overline the center of my upper lip as well. You're gonna look a little crazy, and that's okay. Take a liquid lipstick. I love the shade Can't Relate by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Apply gloss onto your lip as well, and it gives it a little bit more of a shiny effect, and we'll do that today since we're going glowy. I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star lip gloss in the shade Sky High. In with some setting spray. This is the iconic London one. It's super glowy. I love it. And here is our finished look with all those tips and tricks for you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below and I'll answer them for you. I'll also probably leave a list of the products that I use in this video in the description box in case you want to look those up or use them at all. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I may or may not see you next time. Bye.